My name is Pat Hines, and my access to healthcare saved my life 20 years ago. Back in 2004, when I was just a couple years into my teaching career and my own children were teenagers, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Out of the blue, never expected it. And then 6 months later diagnosed with melanoma. So it was a tough year. I was fortunate that it was all caught early enough that after very good health care, I survived, and here I am 20 years later. When I was thinking about how to recognize and celebrate this milestone for myself, I happened to run across an article about a study done last summer in 2023 by VCU. It was a study of access to healthcare and healthcare outcomes for people in Fairfax County, and it showed stark disparities based on race, ethnicity, and family income. And it was surprising because we live in such a wealthy area. You know, the median household income in Fairfax County is over $130,000, and yet we have so many of our friends and neighbors who just don't have access to what I consider a human right, which is affordable, good health care. That gap is filled by places like the Culmore Clinic. So I looked around, and everyone I talked to said, go see the Culmore Clinic. Over in Bailey's Crossroads, the Culmore Clinic has been doing critical work for years, providing that access to affordable, good health care for the people in the community who otherwise wouldn't have it.
Culmore Clinic is a beautiful example of how community comes together to support our neighbors in their health care. Many different parts make our whole here at Culmore Clinic. Currently, we're seeing patients 3 days a week here at Culmore Clinic from about 9 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night. At Culmore Clinic, we are providing primary care services, disease state management, health education, counseling, as well as vision care to our patients. And we provide these services at no cost to them at all. There are so many things that are very special about Culmore Clinic. One thing that particularly comes to mind are our volunteers. We have more than 70 regular volunteers. We have more than 100 that are on the rolls, but 70 people are regularly showing up week to week, month to month, to be able to support the patients of Culmore Clinic. They bring so much energy to our environment because they're here because they want to be here. That doesn't mean that we don't have expenses. There are hard costs associated with doing the work at Culmore Clinic. Those costs can include our staff salaries, they can include lab fees. We really rely upon those donations to be able to support our ongoing efforts from year to year.
I hope you'll join me in raising $20,000 for 20 years cancer-free for the Culmore Clinic. If you come on the 23rd, you can also get a chance to tour the clinic and see up close and personal the great work that they do here in our community. To register for the reception, head to culmoreclinic.org/PatsReception. Thank you.